Hello, everyone. So I think there's a better way to think about the Phrygian dominant scale. So if you notice, the Phrygian dominant scale has a flat 2, it has a major third, and it has a flat 6 and a flat 7. So even though it doesn't have the flat 3 degree, it sounds very much close to a minor sound or a minor sounding scale. Okay. So one way to think about it is you can start off with, say, a minor pentatonic and tweak the scale to make it a Phrygian dominant. And there are several advantages to it, and one of them is you're starting out with something familiar. E minor pentatonic is a relatively simple scale, and by tweaking certain notes of the scale, you'll be able to get this much more complex Phrygian dominant sound. Okay, so what I mean here is this. Okay, so let's take a look at the E minor pentatonic scale. So E, G, A, B, D, E, right? And a Phrygian scale has a flat 2, so that's what we're going to add to the scale. So that's going to be a an F note. I'm going to write it here, F note. That's the added note. We have flat 6, so that's going to be a C, so flat 6. All right, so here's the problem. We have flat 3, okay? So instead of playing flat 3, if you play the guitar, bend it up to G sharp. On the piano, you may want to do some kind of grace note, or just replace this note by a major third. So, all right. So we are going to tweak the scale in this way, so that we would have a Phrygian dominant sound. Okay. So here, Phrygian dominant is actually just an E minor pentatonic with a flat 3 to 3 move, okay? Or this move here is optional. You can just replace the flat 3 with a 3, with the flat 2, and add the flat 6 into the scale. All right. So, for example, let's take a look again at the same scale, E Phrygian dominant. So start out with, that's your minor pentatonic one more time. Okay, so you have something familiar to start with. Let's add flat 2. Alright, and then add flat 6. That's pretty dark already because of the flat 2. To make it really Phrygian dominant, instead of playing the flat 3, you play the major third. So here's a very nice addition to the scale. So on the piano, you gotta have good technique to bring this sound out. On the guitar, you can bend notes to make it sound really smooth. So on the piano, probably you want to practice this grace note. So it depends on the composer. It depends on you whether you want the sound. It's really up to you. You can just replay this note outright by the major third here. Again, the point is you're starting out with something simple. All right, and then you tweak. You'll add notes and then tweak the major third, the flat 3 to a major third, and then add the rest of the note back. So that's it. All right, that's one way to think about the Phrygian dominant scale. That's E minor pentatonic with the following tweaks. All right.